Apologies there. We are back here, and welcome back to Montpelier. It is the BBC matchup of the day for today on this Tuesday. The 5-3 Montpelier Locos against the 1-8 Edon Bombers. As far as BBC records are concerned, Montpelier a co-leader right now at 2-0, along with Hilltop, and Edon is 1-1. We're just getting started on the AG Irrigation pregame show. Maximize yield, minimize waste, and then water when needed. We'll step out and come back and have a Brian Ford conversation about these two teams on B-Rock Sports.
Bryan Home Center on High Street in Bryan is celebrating their one-year anniversary, April 23rd through the 25th. Save on sofas, recliners, and mattresses, plus outdoor poly furniture and special pricing on flooring. 3 days only at Bryan Home Center on High Street in Bryan.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Back out here in Montpelier on this overcast Tuesday afternoon. Time now to continue on the AG Irrigation pregame show. Our Brian Ford conversation about these two teams' seasons. Montpelier off to a 5-3 start. However, they are in the midst of their first losing streak of the season, having dropped the last two in a row to Bryan on Friday night, and then last night to the Fairview Apaches in a matchup of state-ranked teams. They're 2-0 in the BBC, along with Hilltop, North Central, and Holgate are right behind in conference play at 2-1. Edon not out of the realm of the conference race. Their only win is in the BBC, and they are 1-1 in the BBC right now under first-year head coach Creed Muehlfeld, who is an Edgerton grad coaching here at Edon, replacing longtime head coach Brian Moore. Brian won 12 games last year, and Edon went 12-9, and a total of 94 wins in Brian's tenure at Edon. That's our Brian Ford conversation about Montpelier and Edon. New and used vehicle savings await you at your 7-time Ford President's Award-winning dealer, Brian Ford. AG Irrigation pregame continues. When we come back, we'll have the Allied Molded Products starting lineups from Montpelier on B-Rock Sports.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
Power up your projects this spring at Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Get a DeWalt 20V Max Hammer Drill, Compact Circular Saw, or Ratchet, tools only, and receive a DeWalt 20V Power Stack Battery and Charger Starter Kit for free. Or go Milwaukee. Buy a Milwaukee M12 Red Lithium 2-pack battery, drill driver and impact driver kit, or 1.6-gallon cordless wet dry vac, and get a Milwaukee M12 Red Lithium battery for free. Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan. Tools, deals, and power for every project.
The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Starting lineup time brought to you by Allied Molded Products. For the 1-8 Edon Bombers, coached by Creed Muehlfeld, the lineup looks like this. Gage Cisneros will lead off and play shortstop. Caden Stantz bats second and catches. Hitting third, the pitcher this afternoon, Corbin Olds. In the cleanup spot, the center fielder, Braden Worley. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Corbin Chrisman. Batting sixth and playing first base, Lane Brandt. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brady Hand. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Wyatt Wheeler. And in the number 9 spot is the second baseman, Caden Teal. Defensively for Montpelier, it will be Griffin Cooley in left, C.J. Fiddler in center, and Jacob Lyons in right. Hayden Sharps is at first, Cade Stewart at second, Jackson Staylor at third, and Kenneth Smeltzer is the shortstop. Malachi Smeltzer's behind the plate, and on the mound, Montpelier's number 1 starter, Wesley Hartsock. Those are the lineups brought to you by Allied Molded Products, where innovation sparks opportunity since 1958. The two-man umpiring crew today here at Montpelier, James Guttrell calling balls and strikes, and Steve Elwood is on the base paths. That'll do it for the AG Irrigation pregame show. Maximize yield, minimize waste, and water when needed. First pitch is just around the corner. Montpelier and Edon on this overcast Tuesday afternoon on B-Rock 100.9.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends and a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
I'm Chris Cannell, and like many of you, my family has called Northwest Ohio home for generations. At Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, we've been protecting this community since 1923. We know our neighbors because we live here too. Together with Auto Owners Insurance, we provide reliable protection that stands the test of time. From generation to generation, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, rooted in tradition, focused on your future, partnered with Auto Owners Insurance.
Looking to supersize your kitchen storage? Right now at Direct Link, we've got select 36-inch side-by-side refrigerators on sale for the incredible price of $699. But that's not all. We're your one-stop shop for the entire home. Whether you're looking for a comfortable new mattress or stylish furniture to refresh your living space, we've got you covered. Hurry in while supplies last and grab these incredible deals at Direct Link nearest you. Visit our showrooms in Bryan or Wauseon today and take home a new 36-inch fridge for only $699. We are the Direct Link to all your appliances clients' needs. And Furniture and Mattress.
From Friday night lights to packed gymnasiums and early morning practices, area athletes show dedication, discipline, and teamwork every day. Those same values drive Camco Industries, proudly established in West Unity and built on respect, teamwork, and continuous improvement. At Camco, people come first because working together is what builds success on the job and in the community. To all the student athletes across our area, good luck this season. Play hard, play smart, and stay safe. Good luck to all the area athletes from Camco Industries, West Unity.
Join Bryan Home Center on High Street in Bryan for their one-year anniversary sale, April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Shop a store full of sofas, recliners, mattresses, outdoor poly furniture, and flooring. Celebrate the savings for 3 days only at Bryan Home Center on High Street in Bryan.
Welcome back to Butch Stance Field in Montpelier. Overcast skies have kind of taken over here in Montpelier. 73 degrees at first pitch. We are expecting rain later tonight, at least as a possibility, maybe even a scattered thunderstorm, but all of that, it sounds like, will be 8 o'clock and after, which would be plenty of time for us to get this thing in. Wesley Hartsock, the ace of this Montpelier staff, will start today. He has gone 15 and a third innings. This will be his 5th appearance and 4th start. He is 2-0 on the year, has allowed 2 runs. That one of the 2 runs unearned, 5 hits, struck out 20, walked 5, and has hit 2 batters. And in allowing just that 1 earned run, he has a .45 ERA on the season. The team ERA for Montpelier, 2.40. The defense behind him is fielding it at a 95% clip, and in 8 games, they've committed 12 errors this season. Again, Montpelier and Hilltop are 2-0. North Central and Holgate are 2-1. As the BBC play begins today. Montpelier 5-3. Edon is 1-8. Gage Cisneros, a right-hander who has been the most consistent hitter for this Edon team, and in fact leading in all categories, will start things. He is hitting .389 and an OPS of .873 on the season. He has 7 of the 29 hits, no homers, 3 runs batted in for this Edon team, a very young Edon team here this afternoon. And for this season, not just this afternoon, but for this season, of course. Right-hander against right-hander. Cisneros in the back of the box. And rocking and firing a fastball low and away is Hartsock, and we are underway here at Butch Stance Field. Again, don't forget tonight, Guardians and Astros when we are done here. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Got Cisneros out in front of things. Edon is a team slashing at .213 as an average, .650 OPS, and an on-base of .363. Cisneros takes a wide fastball. It is now 2-1. Again, 12 wins last year for the Bombers, a 12-9 year. The next pitch is cut on and missed, and it was out of the strike zone, 2-2. Outfield pretty much straight away, medium deep. The 2-2, and Cisneros is down on strike, swinging for out number 1. That'll bring up Caden Stance for the Bombers, hitting .211 with an OPS of .589. No homers, couple of runs batted in. It's an Edon team in the 1-8 start, 25 runs scored through those 9 games as Stance swings and misses. 25 runs, 29 hits. The 0-1 delivery is tipped foul back to the screen. 10 of the 29 hits are extra base hits, whereas you look at Montpelier, when we dive into their numbers, it's 3/4 of them or more are singles. Here's the 0-2. Down in the zone for a called strike 3. Caught looking is Caden Stance. It hit the bottom of the strike zone, maybe on the inside corner just a bit. And 2 batters and 2 punch-outs here early for Wesley Hartsock. That'll bring Edon's starting pitcher to the plate, Corbin Olds, .267 average, .856 OPS. He takes a strike on the outside corner. Team leader in runs driven in with 5 on the season. No homers, 5 RBIs. The 1-strike offering. Swing and a miss, 0-2, and Hartsock working in front and working in rhythm here. 0-2 on the right-handed hitting Corbin Olds. The 0-2 pitch, down just a touch, 1-2 with that fastball. Fastball, slider, curveball for Wesley Hartsock. Even with the bag at third is Staylor. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Called strike 3, and he'll strike out the side to begin the game. Nothing across for Edon. Montpelier coming up in the bottom of the first.
Congratulations, Bombers, from Dimension Hardwood Veneers in Edon. Did you know that Dimension buys trees? Contact them today to sell your trees. Call 419-272-2245 to set up an appointment for them to come and look at them and give you a quote. Dimension Hardwood Veneers is a family-owned business and has been a supporter of Edon Athletics for over 46 years. Good luck in tonight's game. Work hard and keep striving to be the best. From everyone at Dimension Hardwood Veneers in Edon.
Everyone's financial story is different, and every story deserves a partner who listens. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to help you build confidence, make smart financial choices, and move toward what matters most. From daily banking to dream big milestones, this is your home for making money moves. Let's write your next chapter together. Visit midwestcommunity.org to learn more today.
Back out here in Montpelier, let's take a look at that Montpelier batting order. In Edon defensively, Wesley Hartsock leads off for Montpelier, the starting pitcher. Hayden Sharps is batting second, the first baseman. Griff Cooley has bumped up a spot to the number 3 hole, the left fielder. Zane Stoll, this will be the first time we see him get a start in a game that we've done. He pinch hit the last time we were here against Pettisville, but Stoll is the DH today in DHing for Cade Stewart. Batting fifth and catching is Malachi Smeltzer. Kenneth Smeltzer has dropped down to number 6 in the lineup for this afternoon's game. Jackson Staylor, the third baseman, also dropping in the order to 7th. Jacob Lyons is 8th. He's the right fielder. And C.J. Fiddler is batting 9th, the center fielder. Defensively for Edon in the outfield, Wyatt Wheeler's in left, Braden Worley in center, and Brady Hand in right field. Lane Brant's at first, Caden Teal at second, Corbin Crispin at third, and Gage Cisneros is the shortstop. Caden Stantz behind the plate, Corbin Olds on the mound for Edon here this afternoon. The right-hander, a 3.97 ERA. This is his 4th appearance on the year. Olds has pitched 12 1/3 innings, allowed 13 runs, 7 of them earned, 16 hits, struck out 12, and walked 5. He rocks and deals. It's a curveball over for strike 1. Wesley Hartsock hitting .238 with an OPS of .606, entering game number 9. Cuts and flies one out of play. A ball and a strike. Hartsock, 5 hits on the season. No homers and no RBIs as of yet, but batting in the leadoff spot. He has hit 2 of the 4 doubles. He takes a curveball in on the hands. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes now. This is a Montpelier team that is continuing to be a little sluggish out of the gate, and a strikeout for Wesley Hartsock down swinging. That's out number 1. That will bring Hayden Sharps to the plate. Sharps .231 with an OPS of .531. The first offering is a fastball outside, ball 1. No homers, 2 runs batted in. He does have a tie for the team lead in hits with 6 on the season. We mentioned, as it's now 2-0, 41 hits, 36 of them are singles for this Montpelier offense. Olds 2-0 delivery, swung on and roped into center field for a base hit. A 1-out single for Hayden Sharps. The first hit of the afternoon will bring Griffin Cooley to the plate. Cooley, number 2 on the team in average at .312, number 2 in OPS at .897. No homers, no RBIs yet on the season. He has 6 runs scored and leads the team in stolen bases by far and away with 14. Squares, takes it back. It's a straight steal for Sharps, and he is safe. Hayden Sharps just got under the tag for this Montpelier offense that has just stolen their 41st base of the season. 5th stolen base on the year for Hayden Sharps as they test Caden Stantz right away and get a runner into scoring position. Olds fastball outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Montpelier this season has scored 37 runs through 8 games. The next pitch, the 2-0, is up and in for ball 3. They've walked 22 times, struck out 39 times on the season. Team average is just 214. 3-0 count on Cooley, who takes inside on the fastball, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Griffin Cooley. Single Sharps, walk to Cooley. First and second, and 1 out. And Zane Stoll, the former Edon player, now at Montpelier, comes to the plate. He has banged his way into the lineup just by hitting. 556 average and an 1156 OPS. The first offering is a curveball on the outside corner for a strike. Stoll, no homers, 2 runs batted in on the season. Golden opportunity here. Open stance. The 0-1, double steal is on, and maybe actually, let me correct myself, hit and run was on, and it was chopped foul by Stoll. 0-2 on Zane Stoll. Sharps at second, Cooley at first, 1 down in the first. No score, but Montpelier threatening. They step and throw to second, and Sharps is back safely. Covering the bag was Caden Teal for Edon. No balls, 2 strikes. Olds comes set at the belt. The 0-2, there go the runners again. Swung on, lifted in the air toward right field. It's in the right center field gap. Hand running in, makes the grab, and now runners have to retreat. The throw is off the bag. Montpelier caught a break because Sharps was on the verge of being doubled up. As it stands, it's a fly out to Brady Hand in right field. With that double steal in and on again, and you understand, I mean, Toby Hutcherson's aggressive anyways as a head coach, but when you're trying to manufacture offense because you are struggling right now offensively, you have to roll the dice, or you do roll the dice a little bit here and there. Montpelier dodges a bullet, though. That'll bring up Malachi Smeltzer. It takes a breaking ball for a strike. First and second and 2 down for Malachi Smeltzer in the 5-hole. Hitting an even 300 with an OPS of 741. No homers, 5 runs driven in. The 1-strike pitch is a fastball down and away, 1-1. Montpelier, 20 wins last year, advanced to their first regional final since the state team of 2003. They have won back-to-back district championships. 2 out, 2 on. And a double steal on again. The throw to third is off the target and off the glove of Chrisman. A successful double steal. So Sharps ends up with two steals in this inning. Cooley gets a stolen base. And now a 2-1 count on Malachi Smeltzer, the number 5 hitter. The pitch from Olds is a fastball down a touch and 3-1. Big time hitters count now for Malachi Smeltzer. Sharps at third. Cooley at second. 3-1 count. Olds from the windup. The 3-1 pitch swung on and foul tipped by Malachi. So that'll that will bring things to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Malachi Smeltzer. Right-hander Olds against the right-handed hitting Smeltzer. Bottom of the first, no score on the Andres O'Neill and Low scoreboard. Olds stares in. His payoff pitch swung on and lifted out of play and off to the right. We'll tee it up again at 3-2. We're back at it Thursday, GMC baseball, as we'll head to Tenora for Edgerton at Tenora on Thursday at 5 p.m. Another payoff coming from Olds is a breaking ball, bounce foul down the third base line. Other BBC games this afternoon. Hilltop, a co-leader, is at Fayette. North Central's at Stryker, and Holgate playing at Pettisville today in the BBC. 3-2 again to Malachi Smeltzer. Olds pumps, swung on, hammered in the air towards right field, but Brady Hand has a beat on it and makes the grab for the inning-ending flyout. Back-to-back flyouts to right field, and Montpelier strands a pair. After 1, no score, Montpelier and Edon.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
Hello, this is Stacy Sweary with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. In these unsettling times, peace of mind is more important than ever. At Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, we're here to support you with integrity and care, ensuring you have the coverage you need. Whether it's protecting your home, auto, or business, our dedicated team is committed to your peace of mind. Partnering with Auto Owners Insurance, we offer top-tier coverage and exceptional service you can rely on. Experience the comfort of knowing you're protected with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe and Auto Owners Insurance. Visit andrewsoneillandlowe.com or call today.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
4, 5, and 6 due up for Edon, starting with the center fielder, Braden Worley, after Wesley Hartsock struck out the side in the first inning. Curveball on the inside for ball one. Worley hitting 143, couple of RBIs on the year, 543 OPS. 1 ball, no strikes to Worley. Righty-righty matchup, and that one's low and away, ball 2. Creed Muehlfeld feels like this is an Edon team that is close. They've had some close games. Yes, they are 1-8. Lost 5-1 to Evergreen, 2-0 to North Central, and that one's sliced foul. Beg your pardon. Lost 9-7 to Edgerton, lost 5-3 to Holgate, lost 5-4 to Ayersville, 7-6 to Evergreen, and 3-1 to Hicksville. So seeing improvement, just haven't seen the wins yet. The 2-1 from Hartsock is down in the dirt, almost hit Worley at the feet. 3-1 the count now. Worley will be followed by Corbin Chrisman and Lane Brandt here in the second inning. No score at Butch Stance Field. Hartsock's 3-1, down low, ball 4, and Edon has their first base runner. A leadoff walk to Braden Worley. That'll bring up Corbin Chrisman, who's hitting an even 200 on the year. No homers, 1 RBI. Team leader in runs scored with 5, has an OPS of 733. Edon as a team, 24 stolen bases on the season. Worley second on the team with 5. And now Hartsock here has fallen behind the first 2 batters in this inning as he's down 1-0 here to Corbin Chrisman. Chrisman back of the box. Right-handed hitter, step off, no throw from Hartsock. Montpelier threatened in the first, got second and third, but came away empty. Hartsock comes set, the 1-0 pitch, up and in, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Corbin Chrisman. Worley getting a lead, creeping off first. The 2-0 is again low and inside, ball 3. Some of these haven't been close for Wesley here in the first 2 batters. 3-0. Take situation all the way, and it's a slider strike on the inside corner. 3-1 now to Corbin Chrisman. A big wave and a miss by Chrisman at the fastball. 3-2 now. Hartsock comes set at the belt. His payoff pitch, and it's high and inside for ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Wesley Hartsock here to start the second inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Lane Brandt, the first baseman, as Edon has their first threat. Brandt hitting .235 with an OPS of .610. He has driven in a pair of runs this season. Is this a bunting situation? Nope. Swing and a miss. Didn't even attempt to square, so Creed Muehlfeld not putting the bunt on here. 0-1 on Brandt, number 6 hitter in this lineup. The 0-1. A swing, an opposite field shot that will line out of play for Lane Brandt. 0-2 now on Brandt. Back-to-back walks to Worley and Chrisman to start this Edon second inning. And now an 0-2 count in this righty-lefty matchup. Brandt digs in. Hartsock checks his runners. And the 0-2. A swing and a foul off by Brandt. He stays alive, so still no balls and 2 strikes on Lane Brandt. Hartsock has his pitch now, and he's ready. The 0-2. Swing and a foul tip. Just hanging in there is Lane Brandt. A game-changing moment here brought to you by the Farmers and Merchant State Bank, your community bank committed to helping individuals, families, farmers, and business owners grow their dreams. Another 0-2 and got him out in front of that one. Swing and miss for strike 3. A big first out of the inning for Wesley Hartsock and Montpelier. That's 4 strikeouts now in the early going. That'll bring up Brady Hand to the plate, who's hitting .250 with a .607 OPS, 1 RBI on the year. Number 7 hitter for the Bombers. Cuts and bounces it foul off the end of the bat down the first base line. 0-1 on Brady Hand. Montpelier 5-3. They've dropped their last 2 to Bryan. Coughed up an 8-1 lead on Friday night and falling 10-9 in that one. And behind on that swing and miss his Hand, and it's 0-2. Lost to Fairview last night 6-2, and the other loss was a non-conference loss to North Central 2-0. They own wins over Evergreen, Hilltop in non-league, North Central in conference, Edgerton a non-conference win, and Pettisville in conference. 0-2 on Brady Hand. And here it comes, swung on and fouled back. Edon hitters are battling here in this inning. 0-2 the count on Hand. Worley at second, Chrisman at first after drawing walks to start this inning. A punch out to Lane Brandt, and now an 0-2 count on Brady Hand. Step off and no throw anywhere from Wesley Hartsock. He comes set at the belt. The 0-2 is fouled away by Hand as he slices it off to the right. 0-2 again. Wyatt Wheeler on deck. We're in the number 7 spot in this lineup right now for Edon. The 0-2, and he swings and misses. Snap throw down to first. And then on the throw, the runner Worley will go from second to third. It is a strikeout for the second out of the inning, but now they're on the corners for the Bombers with 2 gone. And that'll bring Wyatt Wheeler to the plate. Wheeler in search of his first hit of the season. He has been on base by drawing 3 walks, but still looking for that first hit. Feast or famine right now for Wesley Hartsock. 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. The first pitch is on the inside corner, strike 1. Good location from Hartsock there. Trying to wiggle off the hook like Olds did in the bottom of the first. We're in the top half of inning number 2 here in a 0-0 game. 0-1 on Wyatt Wheeler. Creeping in at third is Taylor, thinking maybe even a bunt. And there goes, they start the runner from first to second. And they call a balk on Wesley Hartsock, and that will bring a run in. And Edon takes the lead 1-0 on the balk. Able to score without the benefit of a ball in play. And remember, the runner got to third because the throw down behind to try to get the runner at first, Corbin Chrisman, when it was a first and second situation. Umpires are going to come together now. James Guttrell, the plate umpire, and Steve Elwood. Toby Hutchison had gone out to talk about it, and it has been verified that it is a balk. So Chrisman is at second, 2 outs, and Edon has a 1-0 lead. Wheeler has an 0-1 count on him. Wheeler taking his time to get in the box. Now he is in there and ready, and so is Hartsock. The 1-strike pitch is coming up. Curveball, strike 2. That becomes an unearned run then, correct? So 3 runs allowed by Hartsock this season, 2 of them unearned. The 0-2, curveball, strike 3 to end the inning. So like the first, Hartsock strikes out the side. However, Edon scratches out a run on a benefit of a balk with runners on first and third. Middle of the second, 1-0, Edon on top.
Black Swamp Equipment, with locations in Bryan, Archbold, Defiance, and Adrian, Michigan, is the place where you can get a variety of tools and outdoor power equipment. In fact, it's second to none. And at Black Swamp Equipment, there isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than theirs. They're happy to help you find either the perfect tools to complete your jobs quickly, professionally, and economically, or they'll help you in making your selection. Stop in today. They're always ready to help. Black Swamp Equipment can also provide you with the latest and best names in the business, like Grasshopper, Toro, Steel, Craft Tools, Miller Electric, and Milwaukee. And they'll do it with that friendly and knowledgeable sales staff. Black Swamp Equipment, with locations to serve you in Bryan, Archbold, Defiance, and Adrian, Michigan.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Welcome back here, and Kenneth Smeltzer on the first pitch laid down a gorgeous bunt down the third base line, and now he's off and running trying to steal second. The throw down, not in time. Smeltzer steals the bag. 4th stolen base for Montpelier, and maybe, just maybe, that bunt single is something that gets Kenneth Smeltzer going. He'd only had 2 hits coming into today, hitting just 105 on the season. But is on board now, and now up and in to the number 7 hitter, Jackson Staylor. It's 2-0 on him. Staylor also a sluggish start, hitting just 200. His OPS is 520. He has a homer and 6 runs batted in. Big cut and miss that time to make it 2-1. For Kenneth Smeltzer, by the way, that was his 7th stolen base. He's on at second now with a 2-1 count. Staylor lunges to try to lay one down, and it's a strike, and it's 2-2. Montpelier had second and third in the first inning, could not score, and now find themselves trailing 1-0. Runner in scoring position here in the second. The 2-2. Curveball called called inside, I beg your pardon. So it's 3-2. I saw the head bob like he was going into the punch out, and it's ball 3 to Staylor. Olds ready to deal on a 3-2 pitch. There goes Smeltzer, and a slice down the left field line. It is fair into left field. Smeltzer will cruise in as Jackson Staylor collects an RBI single to tie this thing immediately at 1. You had Kenneth Smeltzer on the move. Jackson Staylor delivered in a hit and run and dropped it down the left field line. 7th RBI of the season for Staylor. That'll bring up Jacob Lyons for Montpelier. Lyons searching for his first hit of the season. He has a 308 OPS. Staylor this season has a couple of stolen bases. 2 of them, and to be precise. Lyons bunts down the third base line. Olds comes off the mound, guns to first, and that'll sit Lyons down, but a successful sacrifice bunt to get Staylor into scoring position. Now you're at the number 9 spot in C.J. Fiddler, hitting 182 with an OPS of 432. He does have a couple of RBIs on the season. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Montpelier and Edon tied at 1. Runner on second, 1 away. Olds, curveball, just missed outside, ball 1. Fiddler, right-handed hitter, a step up from the back of the box. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fiddler slashes it foul and out of play off to the right. That'll even things at 1-1. Mentioned BBC playing tonight. GMC also in action tonight. Here's a 1-1, and Fiddler tries to square and lay a drag bunt down, but he bunted it foul. It's now 1-2. Right now it is Fairview and Wayne Trace, the only unbeatens. They are tied in the GMC. Fairview taking on Tenor tonight. Wayne Trace battling Hicksville. Here's a 1-2, down in the dirt and away, 2-2. Edgerton's taking on Antwerp tonight. Paulding facing Ayersville. In the NWOAL, Patrick Henry is 3-0. Swanton is 2-0. Wauseon 2-1, and Evergreen 1-1 in the league. The 2-2 swung on, bouncer off the glove of Olds. That will advance Staylor to third. Fiddler retired 1-3. So now 2 gone in the inning, and you're back to the top of the order. Good job by Corbin Olds, by the way, to not panic as the ball ricocheted off his glove. He knew he had plenty of time and settled in and threw out C.J. Fiddler. So now with 2 away, here's Wesley Hartsock, who struck out his first time up. Staylor is the runner at third. Olds electing to work out of the windup. His first pitch. Hartsock takes high and inside, 1-0. Olds' 1-0 pitch. Slider up high, 2-0. Montpelier searching for their first lead in this game. The 2-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Big cut from Wesley Hartsock. That makes it 2-1. Olds stares in, rocks and fires his 2-1 pitch. A swung on and hit into shallow left field and just over the glove of Gage Cisneros. A bloop single for Wesley Hartsock, and Montpelier takes a 2-1 lead. Hartsock able to come up and deliver his first RBI of the season. Here's Hayden Sharps. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Fouls that one off and out of play. Also in that first inning had a couple of stolen bases and ended up being stranded. Loco's able to answer right back after falling behind 1-0. Olds' pitch is outside. 1-1 now on Corbin Olds, or on Hayden Sharps from Corbin Olds. Hartsock getting his lead at first. Curveball down in the dirt, actually in the other batter's box, and it is now 2-1. 2-1 on Hayden Sharps. Fastball inside corner, 2-2 now. Olds trying to minimize the damage here and keep it at a 2-1 game. He straightens the 2-2. There goes the runner, and a late swing by Sharps, but enough to foul it off and stay in this at-bat. So we'll do it again at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down in the inning. 2-1 Montpelier. Hartsock, the runner at first, was on the move last time, going again inside on the pitch, and Hartsock will easily steal second base. And now it is a 3-2 count on Hayden Sharps. Griff Cooley's on deck. Montpelier trying to extend this inning. Olds, payoff pitch. Down low, ball 4. So Hayden Sharps is on base for a second time. Montpelier with a first and second and 2-out situation for Griffin Cooley. Cooley walked and stole second his first time up. Olds' pitch count running up here early. The first pitch is a breaking ball away, ball 1. 1-0 on Griff Cooley. Olds peeks at Hartsock at second, comes home. Fastball outside corner, 1-1. Had a local umpire tell me he did a game this week, and it was a close call, and the kid in the box tapped his helmet. And it was a full joke. The umpire and him had a great moment, just giggled about it. Said, I just thought it would, curveball missed outside. He thought, I thought I'd take a shot and see if I could steal something. Delayed steal, and Hartsock is in at third. So Hartsock has 2 steals in the inning. So now it's a first and third and a 2-1 count, and there goes Sharps up and in with a fastball. And Sharps is at second now as Montpelier is running wild on the base paths. 7 stolen bases through 2 innings. The 3-1s outside for ball 4. That is the third walk issued, and it's going to send a visit to the mound for Creed Muhlfeld with the bases loaded in a 2-1 game. We're back in 30 seconds.
Peltz Lumber of Montpelier is here to serve you. Not only have they been offering the finest in building materials for generations, but they also have a website with over 80,000 items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out all the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Visit to the mound is over, and Zane Stahl, who has the hottest bat for Montpelier, coming in, yes, a little bit more limited action, but has come on as of late. So they got the guy up there that they want right now in a bases loaded 2-1 situation here in the second. Stoll flew out to right field his first time up, takes a breaking ball low and away for ball one. Hartsock at third, Sharps at second, Cooley at first. Montpelier's already scored 2. The 1-0 from Olds is a little bit inside, maybe a touchdown, 2-0 now. Zane Stoll in a hitter's count here. DHing for Montpelier's second baseman, Cade Stewart. Big time open stance here. The pitch. Bouncing ball into the hole, and it'll be into left field for a base hit. Hartsock is in. Sharps being waved is in. It's 4-1 Montpelier. Zane Stoll drives in a pair to add to the lead. Cooley stayed at second. So first and second and 2 down. And oh, by the way, in this inning, Montpelier is doing something that they have been very poor at this season, hitting with runners in scoring position. They came into the game just 181 on the season. Stoll just added, as a curveball is up a little bit for ball one on Malachi Smeltzer. He just added RBIs number 9 and 10 as far as 2-out RBIs for the season. 4-1 Locos. First and second, 2 gone. Malachi Smeltzer fists one back to the screen to even things at 1-1. Malachi Smeltzer flew out to right field in his first at-bat. So he is 0 for 1. 2 balls, no strikes on Malachi Smeltzer. Right-hander against right-hander. Olds comes set at the belt. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, driven down the left field line, but curling foul. 2-1 now on Malachi Smeltzer. He's had to take over the catching duties this season. The knee injury to Griffin Cooley, of course. So Griffin in the lineup, playing injured in left field. So Malachi Smeltzer, the everyday catcher now. 2-1 on Smeltzer. Olds, his 2-1 pitch. Curveball, bounced a little dribbler down the third base line, foul. That'll even the count at 2-2. 4 runs in the inning for the Locos as they have answered. Edon briefly taking a 1-0 lead. Edon scoring on a balk in the top half of this inning. Montpelier's answered with 4 so far. 2-2 on Malachi Smeltzer with 2 outs and 2 on. The 2-2. Curveball away, delayed steal, and diving in at third with a stolen base is Griffin Cooley. His second steal of the game, as they are really, really being aggressive here on the base paths. First and third with 2 outs in the inning and a 3-2 count on Malachi Smeltzer. The payoff pitch. Curveball upstairs, ball 4. They got now Cooley in a rundown. Stance dropped it, and he will throw to third, and it gets away from the bag. Chrisman. Cooley dusts himself off. He will come in and score. Stoll goes to third in the melee, and it's 5-1 Montpelier. Boy, the Locos really got out of that situation there. And it was a 2-2, I beg your pardon. It was a 2-2 count, so now it is 3-2 on Malachi Smeltzer. So Cooley scores. Stoll's at third, and now it is ball 4 to Malachi Smeltzer. And that loads the bases again for the Locos, leading it 5-1. And it's Kenneth Smeltzer bunt single his first time up. They felt like they had to kind of drop him a little bit in the order and let Kenneth maybe breathe deeper in the order, find some rhythm at the plate. He's too talented a hitter to be stuck near 100 all season, down low and away. And I think I said bases loaded. It is first and third, I beg your pardon. First and third. Stolz at third. Malachi Smeltzer at first. A 1-0 count on Kenneth Smeltzer. A 5-1 Montpelier lead. The 1-0 delivery. Malachi off and running. The throw's offline, and Smeltzer steals second. We've got some heavy shower activity moving across as Smeltzer skies one towards center field. Braden Worley comes on, but it's the second baseman, Caden Teal, who drops back into shallow center to squeeze it and make the final out of the inning. However, 5 runs for the Locos in the second. They lead 5-1 over Edon, moving to the third.
At Edon Farmers Co-op, with locations in Edon, Edgerton, and Montpelier, they're more than just a store. They're your partner in the field and at home. For a complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, bird food, and outdoor products to Land O'Lakes feed and seed treatments, they've got you covered. Need grain storage and drying, fertilizer, or soil sampling? They're here to help. Plus, their reliable feed mill services are second to none. Edon Farmers Co-op, your neighborhood country store for all your farm and home needs. Stop in today and see why they're trusted by their neighbors like you.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Back out here at Butch Stance Field in Montpelier. So Hartsock finishing up his warm-up tosses. Montpelier has a 5-1 lead. It'll be Caden Teal, Gage Cisneros, and Caden Stance. Caden Teal in search of his first hit of the season. What an inning for Montpelier, and an inning that, quite frankly, they needed. The first pitch from Hartsock. Slider away, ball 1. One ball, no strikes on Teal. The next offering, a fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Dribbler to second, and Teal is out. Nice play by Cade Stewart. So 1 gone for Gage Cisneros. By the way, that is the first out recorded by Montpelier defensively. Everything else has been strikeout. Cisneros, a strikeout victim, his first time. And that's a good slider from Hartsock for strike 1. 0-1 the count. The next pitch is on the corner for strike 2. We were told that the weather is supposed to be here maybe by 6:30. A big wave and a miss by Cisneros for strike 3. So now it is 2 gone in the inning, 2 down, and that'll bring up Caden Stance, who also struck out. Part of the strikeout of the side. He takes down low for ball 1. 7 strikeouts on the evening for Wesley Hartsock, and we are in the third. 2 down, bases empty, 5-1 Locos. Fastball that is fisted in the air toward left field. Moving over toward the gap is Cooley, and that'll do it as Stance flies out to left. A quick 1-2-3 third, middle of the third. 5-1 Montpelier. We'll be back.
Are you ready to make the switch to State Bank? We'll give you 300 reasons to do it today. Open a new Cash Rewards checking account, set up direct deposit within 60 days of account opening, and get $300 plus complimentary checks. It's simple, it's rewarding, and it's one easy move to better banking. State Bank, making community banking great again. Proudly serving our community since 1902. Stop by any State Bank location or call 877-867-4218 for details and terms. Minimum to open and obtain bonus is only $25. Offers subject to change without notice. State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Black Swamp Equipment, with locations in Bryan, Archbold, Defiance, and Adrian, Michigan, is the place where you can get a variety of tools and outdoor power equipment. In fact, it's second to none. And at Black Swamp Equipment, there isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than theirs. They're happy to help you find either the perfect tools to complete your jobs quickly, professionally, and economically, or they'll help you in making your selection. Stop in today. They're always ready to help. Black Swamp Equipment can also provide you with the latest and best names in the business, like Grasshopper, Toro, Steel, Craft Tools, Miller Electric, and Milwaukee. And they'll do it with that friendly and knowledgeable sales staff. Black Swamp Equipment, with locations to serve you in Bryan, Archbold, Defiance, and Adrian, Michigan.
Bryan Home Center on High Street in Bryan is celebrating their one-year anniversary, April 23rd through the 25th. Save on sofas, recliners, and mattresses, plus outdoor poly furniture and special pricing on flooring. 3 days only at Bryan Home Center on High Street in Bryan.
Moving to the bottom half of inning number 3, Jackson Staylor, Jacob Lyons, and C.J. Fiddler due up here. It's the bottom third of the Montpelier order to face Corbin Olds, and a swing and a miss by Staylor. Staylor an RBI single and ended up coming around and also scoring a run as well. The 0-1 now is a breaking ball for strike 2. 0-2 on the Montpelier third baseman, Jackson Staylor. Locos up 5-1. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. 5 runs on 5 hits for Montpelier. Edon still searching for their first hit. And that's a swing and a miss, but it's down and going to roll back to the screen. And Staylor will be aboard because they were unable to squeeze it for the third out, or a strike of that at-bat. So it is a strikeout, wild pitch. That'll put Staylor on base. That'll bring up Jacob Lyons, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. And you wonder if they'll ask him to do the same thing as the first time he was up when he laid down a terrific sac bunt. Now a little unsure, I think, on the signs from Toby Hutchison. We'll come down and talk with him. Toby in his 15th season at the helm at Montpelier. Creed Muehlfeld in his first season at Edon. Locos 5-3, Bombers 1-8. Edon alive still as of the moment in the BBC, just a game behind Montpelier and Hilltop at 1-1. Hilltop and Montpelier 2-0. Lions half square, took one outside, and a throw down nowhere near in time as Staylor was on the move. 9 stolen bases now for Montpelier, and we're only in the third. 1-0 the count on Jacob Lyons, who still might be bunting here. Squares and attempts to lay one down. He had at it, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike on Lyons. Staylor at second, nobody out here in the third. Ball up, way up in the strike zone and out of the zone. It's 2-1. Two and one on Lyons, the right fielder. Olds comes home. Curve ball. And it's a little bit high, 3-1. Lyons is squared in some way, shape, or form every time, but the last 3 pitches have been balls, so he's obviously taken that bat back. 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. And you wonder how short of a hook Corbin Olds has in this inning. First and second And a perfect at-bat situation now for C.J. Fiddler to sacrifice out of the number 9 hole to set the table for the top of the lineup. And Fiddler gets that bunt down. Coming off the mound is Olds. He'll throw to first and take the sure out. So Fiddler doing the little things well in getting that bunt down. And now second and third and one out here in the third inning for Wesley Hartsock. 1 for 2 in this game, as he bats already third time in as many innings. 1 for 2, RBI single, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored. And Hartsock rolls one towards second. Teal will flip to first and take the out, and Staylor scores the run to make it 6-1 Locos. RBI on the ground out for Hartsock, who now came into this game with no RBIs, has 2. So now runner on third with 2 away for Hayden Sharps. And he drives one into right center field and dumps it in for a base hit. Lions will cruise in, and it's 7-1 Locos. Sharps was sitting fastball all the way. And Hayden has now been on base 3 times. 2 singles and a walk. An RBI, 3 stolen bases, and a run scored. So Hayden Sharps in the middle of it all. And another 2-out run scored. That'll help that 181 average coming in. Way up and in on Cooley, ball 1 with a fastball. Cooley, 2 walks, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored in this game. Locos lead at 7-1 in the third. Olds comes set. There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw down is off the mark as Sharps gets his 4th stolen base of the game. Folks, we're in the third inning. Runner on second, 2 away. Olds pitch, swung on and driven towards center field. Worley going back, makes the grab deep in left center for the final out of the inning. However, Montpelier plates a pair of runs, and we have 3 in the books now. 7-1, Montpelier leading Edon.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends and a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
At Edon Farmers Co-op, with locations in Edon, Edgerton, and Montpelier, they're more than just your neighborhood country store. They're here to make your life easier. They carry a complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, bird food, and outdoor products. Plus, they offer Land O'Lakes feed, seed treatment, grain storage and drying, fertilizer, soil sampling, and top-notch feed mill services. Their knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to help. Edon Farmers Co-op, trusted by neighbors like you. Stop by today.
Every stage of life comes with a new money move. Your first car, a home you love, or finally paying off that stubborn debt. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we're committed to helping you get there with better rates, smarter tools, and people who genuinely care about your future. Whatever your next step looks like, we're the destination for making it happen. Make your move at midwestcommunity.org today.
Corbin Olds rolls one down to third, and Jackson Staylor guns it across for the first out of the inning. Braden Worley, the cleanup hitter, swings and misses for strike 1. Worley walked his first time up, followed by a Chrisman walk, and they are the only Bomber base runners. Punches that one foul and out of play. We're racing to beat impending weather that's moving across northern Indiana towards us as we play here in the 4th inning of a 7-1 Montpelier lead. The 0-2 coming up to Worley. Swung on, fouled away by Worley. 0-2 it remains. No hits so far for the Bombers through 3 innings, and again, Worley and Chrisman the only base runners. Stantz has flown out to left, and then Olds just grounded out to third, and Teal grounded out to second. Everything else has been a strikeout. The 0-2 called strike 3, or does he offer up? He offered up at it for strike 3. And that will be out number 2 in the inning.
Now batting number 3.
Double figure strikeouts now for Wesley Hartsock. That was his 10th. 2 gone in the inning, bases empty here in the 4th. That'll send Corbin Chrisman to the plate. Chrisman flies it out of play. 0-1. Montpelier will be at Fayette on Thursday. This is a 3-game BBC week for the Locos. At Fayette Thursday, and then a makeup game hosting Stryker on Friday. So if they can run the table, and they're certainly favored in all of them this week, that would move them to 5-0 with the biggest game of the season in a game we'll have next Tuesday at Hilltop. Swung on, ground ball towards second. Stewart going to have to charge, flips to first, and that'll do it for Chrisman and the Bombers in this inning. A 1-2-3-4. Halfway home here in Montpelier. We'll get you a Main Stops mid-game update when we come back. 7-1 Montpelier on WBNO FM Bryan.
Congratulations, Bombers, from Dimension Hardwood Veneers in Edon. Did you know that Dimension buys trees? Contact them today to sell your trees. Call 419-272-2245 to set up an appointment for them to come and look at them and give you a quote. Dimension Hardwood Veneers is a family-owned business and has been a supporter of Edon Athletics for over 46 years. Good luck in tonight's game. Work hard and keep striving to be the best. From everyone at Dimension Hardwood Veneers in Edon.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Time now for a mid-game update brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Montpelier 5 in the second, 2 in the third for their 7 runs. Edon got a single run in the second inning on a balk with runners on first and third. Wesley Hartsock has a RBI single and an RBI groundout. Hayden Sharps has an RBI single in this game. Zane Stoll a single that scored a pair of runs. Jackson Staylor an RBI single. Everybody in this game except C.J. Fiddler has been on base for the Locos. And C.J. is 0 for 1, does have a sacrifice bunt. It's strike 1 on Zane Stoll. Stoll flew out to right and had a single that scored 2 runs in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 from Olds, and it's a ground ball towards the hole at short, off the glove of Cisneros, and that'll be E6, because if he fields that cleanly, he had plenty of time to retire Stoll. So that'll be the second Edon error of the game. A leadoff man is aboard for the Locos in Zane Stoll. That'll bring up Malachi Smeltzer. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right, a walk, and a stolen base, and you're going to get a pinch runner for the Locos.
Number 1,
Cade Stewart will come in and run for Montpelier for Stoll, and that's who Stoll's DHing for. Meanwhile, on the mound, back to the game update. No hits yet for the Bombers. A walk to Worley and a walk to Chrisman in that second inning for their only base runners. A no-no so far for Wesley Hartsock, and he has struck out 10 along the way. That's a mid-game update brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. The best stop always, a Main Stop. 7-1 Montpelier as they bat in the home half of the 4th inning. Guardians Astros when we're done. Swung on and roped down the line, but fouled out of play. 0-1 the count here on Malachi Smeltzer. He's kind of solidified himself in that either the 5 or the 6 hole of the lineup. Throw over, diving back safely. That's another storyline today. Montpelier, double-figure stolen bases in this game. 0-1 on Smeltzer. There goes Stewart. Squares, yanks it back. Throw down, not in time. It skips away from Caden Stantz. And Stewart will have a stolen base. $12 stolen bases in this game. Pitch in the dirt. It's 1-2 now on Smeltzer. RBI chance here for Malachi Smeltzer. And the 1-2 offering. Smeltzer hits down the right field line, and that's pushing into foul territory. Lane Brandt can't get there in time to make the grab. So it'll still be 1-2. So Edon Fayette, striker this week, and then Montpelier will finish, weather permitting, will have their BBC schedule finished next week. Big showdown at Hilltop on Tuesday of next week, and then a home game with Holgate on the 30th. And Holgate very much alive right now in the conference race, at least in the discussion, along with North Central at 2-1. Another foul out of play by Smeltzer. Hilltop best overall record in the BBC right now at 7-2. Tony Gehrig, the last handful of years, has really had great things happening at Hilltop for that program. That curveball missed outside to even the count at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. The pitch, there goes the runner Stewart, and it's a topper off the mound on the right side. Olds comes to get it, tosses and retires Malachi Smeltzer for the first out of the inning. Now Stewart again is at third, and it'll bring Kenneth Smeltzer to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a bunt single. He also has a stolen base and a run scored. 7-1 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch. Smeltzer takes outside, ball 1. Next up for Edon, they'll host North Central in the conference on Thursday. Fastball on the inside corner, 1-1 the count. Okay. 1-1 on Kenneth Smeltzer. Olds from the windup with that runner on third, and that is hammered foul down the left field line. 1-2 on Kenneth Smeltzer. DJ, I thought I'd come up here and see you decked out all in Cincinnati Reds. Your Reds are in first in April. That is roped into left field. Drifting back is going to be Wyatt Wheeler. He makes the grab. Stewart will tag, though, from third and score easily to make it 8-1 Montpelier. Sacrifice fly and RBI for Kenneth Smeltzer, who put a charge into that one. And now with the second out of the inning, curveball for a strike on Jackson Staylor. RBI single for Staylor, his first at bat. Struck out last time. Has an RBI and actually 2 runs scored because on that strikeout he was on base and he lassos one into left field for his second hit of the game. A 2-out single to left in front of Wheeler. Number 8 hitter, Jacob Lyons coming up. Still no official at-bat for Jacob Lyons. He has a sacrifice bunt and a walk in this game. Came around and scored after the walk. 5 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth for the Locos as they are up 8-1. Check swing. Nope, it's in for a strike. Actually, it's a called strike. Called strike on the inside corner, 0-1 on Lyons. Olds deals the 0-1, swung on, and that is ripped to left field. Wheeler over toward the line, makes the running grab for the third out of the inning as Lyons flies out there. Single run, though, for Montpelier, and we've played 4 now with Montpelier handling Edon 8-1. We'll be back.
Looking to upgrade your laundry game without breaking the bank? Right now at Direct Link, we've got the Ultimate Power Couple on sale. Get the Whirlpool front-load washer and dryer set for just $998. That's right, advanced cleaning, high-efficiency drying, both for under $1,000. Hurry in while supplies last and grab this incredible deal at Direct Link nearest you. Visit our showrooms in Bryan or Wasion today and take home the pair for $998. We are the Direct Link to all your appliance needs and furniture and mattresses.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
Going to the fifth inning here in Montpelier. 8-1, Locos lead the Bombers. Coming up for Edon, it'll be 6, 7, and 8. Lane Brandt, Brady Hand, and Wyatt Wheeler to face Wesley Hartsock as we move into the fifth inning. This is the critical inning with weather potentially coming here. Actually, this at-bat makes it an official game here if we have to go that route. Righty-lefty matchup here. Hartsock against Brandt. Brandt had a good at-bat last time, ended up striking out, but saw 8 pitches in that at-bat, and he fouls that one and out of play. Heading back toward the softball field behind us here. 0-1 on Lane Brandt. Here's the 0-1 to Brandt. A fastball that's popped up and going to be near the Edon dugout. Malachi Smeltzer didn't locate it right away and unable to get over, and not sure if he did have a play on it, but would have needed a good jump on it to get there. 0-2 the count.
There you go.
We'll see Montpelier again, actually twice next week. We were unable to do the Bryan game since that kind of got moved around a little bit. We'll be here for Tenora and Montpelier on Monday. Tenora Montpelier on Monday. And then Montpelier at Hilltop on Tuesday of next week. Perhaps a Thursday game. That's still up in the air right now as to our schedule. We'll also have Thursday baseball here this week, Edgerton Tenora. The 0-2 swung on and foul tipped by Brandt. So it remains 0-2. Tenora, of course, first-year head coach Eric Tipton there, replacing the long-time and very successful head coach at Tenora, Brent Renolette. Swing and a miss for Brandt for strike 3. Down on strikes for a second time. 1 gone in the inning, and it's Brady Hand coming up to face Hartsock. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. We have seen some coaches like a Brent Renolette leave. Tom Held a few years back. Dick Selgo leave Archibald. Trent Thomas at Wasion. That's off the end of the bat and flubbed at first by Sharps, and it'll be E3, and Hayden knows it. It's a play he should have made. It was hit right at him, not very hard on a soft liner. It caromed off his glove, and Hand hustling down the line is aboard on the E3. It's the first error of the afternoon and now evening for Montpelier. That'll bring up Wyatt Wheeler, who struck out his first time up. But back to that with Brent Renolette, Tom Held, Dick Selgo, Trent Thomas all leaving. A bunt that's a hard bunt coming back off the mound. Hartsock had plenty of time to get one at second, and then they turn the double play. Wyatt Wheeler, the bunt was so hard back to the mound. Hand didn't get a great jump, so it's 1-6-3 on the inning-ending double play. And we have ourselves an official game now. Middle of the fifth with Montpelier leading Edon 8-1.
At State Bank, we're proud to be making community banking great again with real people, real relationships, and real service you can count on. Since 1902, we've been invested in our neighbors, businesses, and the future of the communities we call home. If you're ready for a bank that puts community first and always has, make the switch to State Bank today. Stop by any State Bank location or check us out at yourstatebank.com. State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
From Friday night lights to packed gymnasiums and early morning practices, area athletes show dedication, discipline, and teamwork every day. Those same values drive Camco Industries, proudly established in West Unity and built on respect, teamwork, and continuous improvement. At Camco, people come first because working together is what builds success on the job and in the community. To all the student athletes across our area, good luck this season. Play hard, play smart, and stay safe. Good luck to all the area athletes from Camco Industries, West Unity.
Welcome back here to Butch Stance Field in Montpelier as we move to the bottom half of inning number 5 with Montpelier leading it 8-1 over Edon. And as we said, this game just became official as we got through the top half of the 5th. It's just 5 to be an official game in high school baseball. C.J. Fiddler leads things off for the Locos against Corbin Olds here in the 5th inning, and Fiddler takes outside ball 1. 9-1-2. Fiddler 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. Here's the 1-0 from Olds, and Fiddler takes strike 1 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wesley Hartsock, Hayden Sharps are due up after Fiddler. Inside corner for strike 2. It has been shall we say, an active James Guttrell zone tonight. 1-2, a little bit low, 2-2. But now you need a little bit, well, you don't need it as much because it's a full game now, but to get there, curveball, and that's a swing and off the end of the bat. Lane Brandt picks it up at first and runs over and touches the bag to retire Fiddler for the first out. 4th AB of the game coming up for Wesley Hartsock, and we're going to get, I believe, a pitching change as Creed Muehlfeld will come out to the mound.
Number 9, Wesley Hartsock.
And it is going to be Corbin Chrisman who will go to the mound for Edon in this pitching change scenario. So a new Bomber pitcher, bottom of the 5th with Montpelier leading at 8-1. We'll be right back.
With warmer temperatures in the forecast, get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan and pick up your gallon of Clark & Kensington interior or exterior paint with excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. Whether it's a graduation party you're getting ready for or that painting project that you just want to get done, Clark & Kensington has you covered, and Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan is the place to get all you need for your project, including accessories. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
All right, let's tell you about Corbin Chrisman's season. He's 1-0 with a 7.41 ERA. This is his 4th appearance of the season. He's pitched 5 2/3 innings, allowed 6 runs, all 6 earned, 6 hits, struck out 6, and walked 7. Yeah, I know, a lot of 6-7 in there, DJ. He's allowed a home run on the season as well for this Edon team. It's just a flip-flop. Corbin Chrisman to the mound. Corbin Olds will take his position at third base. He's finishing his warm-up tosses. Edon getting their only run in the 2nd. Montpelier since then have scored 8 unanswered. 5 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, and 1 in the 4th inning to have this 8-1 lead. Wesley Hartsock is 1 for 3 with an RBI single and an RBI groundout. He also has a pair of stolen bases and a run scored in this game. Hits here with the bases empty and 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. From the first base side of the rubber, Chrisman, high leg kick, comes home and delivers ball 1 to Wesley Hartsock. Here's the 1-0 pitch in on the inside, way inside on Wesley Hartsock. 2-0 now. Chrisman working very quickly. Stays high, ball 3. 3-0 on Wesley Hartsock. And the 3-0 pitch, ball 4. So the 4-pitch walk to Wesley Hartsock. With 1 out in the inning, that'll bring Hayden Sharps. Nope, we're going to see a pinch hitter. Drake Farley will hit. So Drake Farley coming in to hit to face Chrisman. Curveball for a strike. Farley looking for his first hit of the season. Has an OPS, though, 375. Obviously having been on base in other ways. Up and in, 1-1 now on Farley.
I like this song.
Here's the 1-1 coming home. And Farley, a big swing and miss, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Farley. And the 1-2, he lays off that high heat, 2-2. Righty, the 2-2. And Farley is down on strikes. 2 gone in the inning. And it'll be Griffin Cooley. 0 for 1 with a pair of walks, a couple of stolen bases, and a run scored in this game for Montpelier. A pitch down in the dirt. That was a stolen base anyways. I mean, the jump by Hartsock, he had that stolen, even with a pitch in the dirt. So 1-0 on Griffin Cooley with a runner on second and 2 outs. 8-1 Locos over the Bombers. Bottom of the 5th inning on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's the 1-0 from Crispin. A fastball on the outside corner, 1-1.
The bottom of the 6th inning and pitch hitting, number 15, Miley.
Here's the 1-1, down a little bit, 2-1. 2-1 to Griff Cooley. Chrisman stares in, has his pitch, delivers, and it is a liner into center field for a base hit. Hartsock is making the turn. He is digging for home and will score, and it's 9-1 Montpelier. RBI single for Griff Cooley. 4 straight innings of scoring for Montpelier. Here's Zane Stoll. He's officially 1 for 3, but he's been on base twice. Has a single with 2 RBIs, reached on an error his last time up, and flew out to right in his first at-bat. Caden Stantz will go to the mound for a quick visit to Corbin Olds. Hard to believe we're, about 3 weeks away from the tournament draw. Play begins for baseball postseason the week of May 18th. Softball will begin the tournament play the week of May 11th. And we have various teams in baseball, softball in our area that have chances, nothing guaranteed of course, but have chances for deep tournament runs again. If Stoll could put a charge into one, he's got the power to end this thing. And it's a hit batsman. That'll take that away. And a quick tap of the chest by Chrisman, looking at his former teammate on the hit by pitch, on a pitch that got away from him. So 9-1, and the 5-inning mercy rule winning run is at first. But there are 2 outs in the inning. Malachi Smeltzer has flown out to right, walked, and grounded out back to the mound. So he's 0 for 2. 2 out, 2 on, 5th inning. The pitch is bounced foul over toward the Edon dugout. 0-1. A matchup today of teams that have made state appearances. Montpelier, of course, in 2003, just honored that team, went into the Montpelier Athletic Hall of Fame this past winter. Edon had a baseball team, went to state in 99, fouled back. Last time we were here, the head coach of that Edon team was the home plate umpire in Bob Morton. Montpelier playing in Columbus, Edon playing in Canton, and both suffering extremely tough semifinal losses. 0-2 to Smeltzer, and Chrisman will step off the rubber. Smeltzer will wait. Malachi's older brother Kenneth is on deck. The 0-2. There goes the runner, Cooley, who will swipe third on a pitch in the dirt. Dan Dew over here's got return of the Mac. Return of the Dew. Here's the 1-2 coming up. Swung on, bounced foul, more like topped foul that time. First and third, 2 outs, 5th inning, 9-1 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Smeltzer out of the box and right back in now. Coming set at the belt is Chrisman, the 1-2. And that one goes back to the screen. Stance plays the carom, but it's not in time to retire Cooley. The head first dive in and a run scored. And now Edon kind of went to sleep on a dead ball situation, and all of a sudden now you have a runner at third and a chance officially here for Montpelier to end this thing if Malachi Smeltzer can deliver here with an RBI. 10-1 Montpelier. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So a potential run rule situation here. 1 ball, 2 strikes from the windup. Chrisman, low and away, 2-2. 3? All right, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hammered down the left field line, but foul. Out in the vicinity, if the Foz had a play on it, I trust his speed to chase that down. Mike Bum out there in left field still has the heat-seeking missile speed. And that's a wild pitch, and Stoll is not going to be able to score. It's ball 4 on Malachi Smeltzer as he draws his second walk of the game. So now it'll be Kenneth Smeltzer, moved down in the order to number 6 and has come up with a bunt single. He also popped out to short and has a sacrifice fly RBI. So a hit, an RBI, a run scored, a stolen base for Kenneth Smeltzer. Here's the first offering. Upstairs, ball 1. Montpelier 10, Edon 1, bottom of the 5th. Locos a chance to end it here with a run rule. Inside corner. 1-1 to Kenneth Smeltzer. Stoll at third. Fouled away by Smeltzer, and it's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, Kenneth Smeltzer. Chrisman in relief of Olds. The 1-2. Fouled off again and out of play. Malachi Smeltzer was running, but in the scope of things in the game situation right now, Malachi Smeltzer means nothing. Stoll's run would end it at third. 10-1 Locos. 1-2 on Kenneth Smeltzer. Chrisman straightens. The 1-2 delivery. Swung on and a line shot right at Corbin Olds to end the inning. I mean, Kenneth Smeltzer smoked that thing, but it was right at Corbin Olds. So we play on and go to the 6th, 10-1, Montpelier in front.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
Join Bryan Home Center on High Street in Bryan for their one-year anniversary sale, April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Shop a store full of sofas, recliners, mattresses, outdoor poly furniture, and flooring. Celebrate the savings for 3 days only at Bryan Home Center on High Street in Bryan.
Peltz Lumber of Montpelier is here to serve you. Not only have they been offering the finest in building materials for generations, but they also have a website with over 80,000 items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out all the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Jackson. Oh.
So we are back out here in Montpelier at Butch Dance Field, moving to the sixth inning of a 10-1 Montpelier lead, who are that close at ending it. In the fifth inning, Jackson Allen is going to hit for Edon, and according to statistics, just keep it here, Dan, just in case according to the stats, this will be his first varsity at bat, it looks like. He's not listed in any stats, as Hartsock, who had a long sit again in that inning and was on the base paths, fires high and inside for ball one. Here's the 1-0 in there for a strike. It's an Edon team with 4 freshmen, 5 sophomores, and 4 juniors. So, yeah, no seniors. Strike 2 now on Allen. Brant, Worley, Stantz, Chrisman, and Corbin Olds all contributed pretty heavily, though, last year to the 12-win team that Edon had. 1-2. Called strike 3 on Jackson Allen.
Next up for the Bombers, number 2. Gage.
He had hit for Caden Teal. Caught looking for Allen. And Cisneros, who has been Edon's best hitter, the sophomore, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. The next pitch, Cisneros waves and misses. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, bases empty, top of the 6th inning. 10-1 Montpelier. A breaking ball inside. 2. 10 strikeouts on the game for Hartsock, and now make it 11 as he swings and misses for strike 3. Tough afternoon for the sophomore Cisneros, but there will be better and brighter days for him and these youngsters that are playing. Teal, Old, Cisneros, Wheeler, all sophomores. Hand starting as a freshman. Slider for a strike on Caden Stantz. He is 0 for 2. Strikeout looking and a fly out to left. The 0-1. Swung on and knocked down at third by Staylor. Picks up, throws, and it's low, and Farley can't dig it out. E5 on the throw. Jackson knows that if he came up and got a good throw across, that would have gotten Caden Stantz. So it'll be Corbin Olds now, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Bats here with 2 down in the inning and a runner on first. Up high, ball 1. Olds now the third baseman for the Bombers in this game. Step off, no throw. 1-0 pitch, inside corner with a fastball, 1-1. Montpelier is going to win this game. Looking through, there are a lot of candidates here for our player of the game. The 1-1 from Hartsock. Missed a little bit inside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike here on Olds. 2 down, runner on first. 10-1 Montpelier in the 6th inning. The pitch. Breaking ball, strike 2. 2-2 on Olds. Hartsock ready to deal. Here's his 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Middle of the 6th inning. 10-1 Montpelier on B-Rock Sports.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game.
So the rain has begun here in Montpelier. Here in the bottom half of inning number 6, Jackson Staler, and again, a run ends it right here. Chrisman in relief of Olds. And the first pitch is a fastball on the outside corner. Staler is 2 for 3 with an RBI, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Takes inside on the hands for ball 1. The next pitch is on the inside half, not inside half of the plate, but on the inside half of that right-handed batter's box. 2-1, swung on, skied out of play, 2-2. I think we're going to make Hayden Sharps our play of the game presented by your Edward Jones Financial Advisors. I mean, Hayden, 2 singles, a walk. He has an RBI. Strike 3 called on Jackson Staler as he's caught looking. But he has 4 stolen bases in this game, does Sharps, and a run scored. So we will make him our player of the game, brought to you by Melissa Stockman and April Whitty, your Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Strike 1 here on Johnny Fritsch, left-handed hitter. For more information, visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC, and support for high school sports comes from Melissa Stockman and April Whitty at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Your 1-1. Fritsch takes strike 2 on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases empty, 1 out, 6th inning, 10-1 Montpelier. Scored in every inning except the first. Popped up in foul territory. The catcher, Caden Stantz, makes the grab. And on the foul out, that's out number 2. CJ Fiddler at the dish now. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt in this game. Righty-righty matchup. Outside corner, strike 1. Montpelier 5 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. Lots of traffic, even in the first when they didn't score. Traffic then. Ground ball to second. Caden Teal flips to Brandt. 1-2-3 inning. Last chance for the Bombers as we go to the 7th. They trail it 10-1.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
All right, and we're underway here in the seventh inning. Braden Worley, the first guy up for the Bombers. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. In fact, he has scored the only run. That's a dribbler down the first base line. Farley steps on the bag for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Corbin Chrisman now, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. 10 runs on 8 hits for Montpelier. So a game that you wonder, will this get them humming in the right direction now offensively, as they're going to put the brakes on a mild 2-game losing streak after losing to Bryan and Fairview back-to-back. Slider for a strike. And now Hartsock just 2 outs away from a no-hitter. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. The base runners for Edon, Worley with a walk, Chrisman with a walk. Here's the 0-2, swing and a foul tip. 11 strikeouts. For Hartsock. Swung on, and that'll drop into left field for a base hit. I'm getting the point up here for the broadcaster jinx, which doesn't exist. That's a myth. Chrisman single to left field. It's a myth, Jones. Brandt cuts and misses for strike 1. So Corbin Chrisman breaks up the no-no in the 7th inning. Strike 2 now on Lane Brandt. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hasn't been much activity on the base paths. Slider just missed, 1-2. You had the back-to-back walks to Worley and Chrisman that set up Edon getting their only run via a balk. That's drilled down the right field line, but tailing way out of play. 1-2 on Lane Brandt. Brady Handu up next. Again, Thursday, our next broadcast game, Edgerton at Tenora in the GMC. Monday, Tenora at Montpelier. Tuesday, the big showdown of the BBC, Montpelier at Hilltop. 1-2, and that's fisted in the air, going back to make the play as Hartsock flips to second. One, relay, not in time for the double play. So Brandt aboard on a fielder's choice. And the rain starting to pick up here. Brady Hand, 0 for 2. Fouls that one away. He has struck out and reached on an error. When that final out's recorded, we're going straight to the Guards and the Astros in progress. Here's the 0-1 on Hand. Swing and a miss, and Edon down to their final strike. Montpelier had a runner on third to try to end it in 5, and the line shot ended the inning. Here's the 0-2. Inside and in the dirt. 1-2. Almost hit Hand. A 1-2 offering. Swing, and a ball that's going to get back to the screen. Hustling back after it, Smeltzer. He'll throw to first and Farley. So it's a strikeout and number 12 to end the game. Montpelier now 6-3, 3-0 in the BBC. Edon drops to 1-9 and 1-2 in the BBC. Final score today from Butch Stansfield and Montpelier, 10-1 Locos over Edon. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. We will talk to you Thursday. Edgerton, Tenora. Coming up now, Cleveland and Houston in progress.